2 days.
2 days. Okay, what do we do? This.
Or politicking.
This.
Spider. I'm kind of curious about the spider.
Spider! Today's the day of the Spinner 500, the big spider race!
Oh, heck yes.
Winners are regarded highly all around time. Let's do this! But your spider hurt her leg this morning. What should you do? It's a noble race. Watch with your spider. Cheat. She's normally the fastest spider in the world, even the playing field. May the best spider win. Enter yours unaided. Yeah, I don't cheat.
Yeah, you don't.
Out of 13 entries, your spider comes in 14th when a beetle joins the race in the last lap. But at least you have your honor. Okay, I think I can live with that.
Oh, how funny.
Maybe I could have cheated and it would have been more interesting, but...
I mean, I would have cheated.
I know. You show your newest collection of human artifacts to your neighbors. They seem suitably impressed and listen in. Say more!
Oh, yeah.
The truth is, you just found them in the woods, but everyone seems so interested it would be a shame to let them down. Monsters do love a story, so you could stretch the truth. Lie big, tell them you tricked a human, just a little to keep things interesting. Tell the straight truth.
Yeah, a little.
Just a little. You tell how a talking fox.
That's a little. The talking fox is a little.
Well, the wolf talked to me.
Oh, okay, that's true.
Those nuisances are everywhere lately. Tried to beat you in a riddle contest with the artifacts as the prize. I won the contest by biting his head off. How do they react? Everyone seems to believe you. They nod in admiration. Yeah. I got respect for lying. Woo! Oh, whoa. You're growing old, my friend. Your body is very soft and you drip slime everywhere you go. It's getting hard to leave your hovel. Stay inside and think about it. Go see the spine doctor.
Yeah.
I'm not going to embrace my fate. The doctor tells you that your time is almost up. You'll soon reach the end of adulthood and you'll either ascend to elder status or dissolve into slime. What happens to monsters who dissolve? What happens to monsters who ascend? Can the doctor do something to stop the process? Return to hovel and prepare.
What happens if you ascend? That's what we're going to do.
Those who manage to ascend become elders and live on to steer the fate of monsterkind.
Yeah,
okay.
I want to do that. What about the ones that dissolve?
Their bodies melt and the spawning vat where their memories will nourish the minds of new generations. I could live with that.
Yeah.
Can the doctor do something to stop it?
Yeah, let's find out.
Spine doctor says there's a treatment that might prevent your dissolution. Learn more.
Yeah.
I might not take it, though. Doctor says the treatment involves an extract taken from the tentacle ferns that grow in the whale mist. Forget it, you'll face this head on. Or, that's easy, go get a fern.
Go get the fern.
I lost my bravery.
I don't care, I don't want to die.
Pick a fern. You wade through a thicket of sticky green coils, letting them brush against your hide until one latches firmly in place. That means it's ripe. You snip the fern with your claws. What's that sound? It's a little monsterling trying not to be noticed. Ignore the monsterling and move along. Yell at her. She should be in the brood cave. Stop for a while. Let's stop for a while.
Yeah, let's hang out with it.
The little monstering asks, why are you dripping so much slime? You look behind you and see a trail of goopy fluids. Explain about dissolution. Eat the monsterling. Explain. The young monsterling seems terrified at the thought of dissolving. She says, it's not fair. Animals live much longer than we do, and humans longer still. Tell her it's natural. Nothing to fear. Tell her she's right to be upset. It's natural.
I think she has right to be upset. But good job.
You remind her that this is the circle of life and why it's always been this way. We carry in us the remnants of thousands of monsters who came and went before us. She seems reassured. Explain about adolescence. Move on.
Ascendance,
that. You point toward Omen, and it's not over for everyone. If the other monsters respect you enough, you can live on as an elder to share your wisdom directly and help care for the monsterlings. Go on. She says, I'd like to do that. Is that what you're going to do? Tell her you can't ascend once you take medication. Lie to her.
You can't ascend once you take your medicine.
This was the wrong decision.
But I don't want to die.
I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
You explain that you have a few more things to do, but you're going back to the spawning vat. She nods sadly and leaves you to your task. Move on. You return to the spine doctor with the tentacle fern. She takes it from you. Watch her make the moves. Change your mind and go home without it. I have 51% respect.
I think that you just have to go, ooh.
Change your mind and go home without it. The doctor smiles as you turn to leave, so you've accepted your fate. That's for the best. Nod to the doctor and go on. A group of elders is waiting at the door of your hovel. They've seen your drippings. They know it's time for you to dissolve or ascend. Refuse to go. Go with them to dissolve or become an elder.
Go with them.
The elders of Omen surround you with a spawning bat. They've built a fire beneath a small cauldron. Your body is squishy and damp.
No.
Examine the cauldron. Be tested. Try to ascend to elder status. Dissolve. Let's try to ascend. A masked elder comes forward. She says it's time to decide. All the elders growl and snarl. Watch. The masked elder claws herself. 3 drops of liquid spatter against the hot bottom of the empty cauldron. Thick vapor rises into the air. Is that blood or slime? Let's just listen. The masked elder asks, who has already decided the fate of this monster? A few of the elders approach the cauldron and add fluid to the collection. The liquid begins to bubble. Wait.
I don't want to dissolve.
The masked elder has placed 5 flat stones on the ground before you. She says, choose one. Chance will guide your claw. Look at the stones. Pick a stone that looks good.
Look at the stones?
Let's look at the stones. Let's be thoughtful. Each stone is stained with old blood and polished by the touch of many a paw. You can't tell one stone from the others.
Damn it.
Let's just pick. The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows a monster facing down a human. The masked elder says, we will test your bravery.
Okay, not my cleverness, because that one's real good.
That one's real good.
Real good.
Tested. Elder adds sticks and dry leaves to the fire until it grows huge and hot. They remove the cauldron, retreat before the roaring flames, one by one, until only you remain.
I don't know how high our bravery is.
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna stay near the fire. It's hot. Very hot. And your body begins to pull away on its own. You gather your will and remain in place. Your excess slimes begins to dry out and crack, but as the fire dies down, you're still here.
Hell yeah!
Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more fluids to the iron cauldron. Choose the next stone.
Oh god.
The other side of the stone is etched with a crude glyph. It shows 2 monsters fighting. The masked... Ah, shit.
Shit.
We're gonna test your ferocity. No! 2 large monsters seize you from behind. They growl, try to pull you apart. Fight them both. Attack just one monster.
It says requires ferocity, not high ferocity.
Okay, do it. You flick your claws out and squirm around to face your attackers. With a blood-curdling shriek, you give each one a face full of slices. They deserve the scars!
Yeah.
Several monsters howl their approval and step forward, adding more food to the iron cauldron. Charge at the cauldron!
Yeah.
You hold the cauldron, which contains the portentous infusion. It's heavy. Look into the cauldron. Drink the portentous infusion. If there's enough in it, you'll ascend. Do it!
Let's do it.
You drink the bubbling concoction, then belch, and howl! Your body solidifies almost instantly. You are an elder now.
Yes! Oh, goodness. Yup. What?
You are now an elder. You are welcome in Zanak, the oldest of the monster towns.
Yeah.
Woo, 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 woo. In this stage of life, if you play your cards right, you'll be able to affect both the way monsters view humans and vice versa. Use your powers of persuasion wisely. Okie doke.
I'm so excited.
Alright, are we gonna politic or are we gonna journey?
Let's politic for me. Let's just see what's going on.
See what's going on. Okay. Do we want question, laugh, scared, explosion, house, lurk, pot, caution sign.
Caution sign.
Elder Riddy wants to stop using electricity from the humans. It's making us less monstrous, he explains, and it is human thing through and through. You happen to know about electricity. You shuffle forward and raise one claw, clearing your throat. All the elders turn to look. Riddy says, you agree with me? No. Describe why electricity is great.
Yeah.
No. Show how violent electricity is. Agree with Riddy, electricity's useless. No. I'm honest. Electricity is great.
It's so great. I love electricity with all my heart.
You explain your point of view. Some of the younger elders start talking about doing more with electricity than just keeping things cold or well lit. Explain what you know about electricity, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
Yes! You describe some of the things you've seen. Boxes with moving pictures, way to send messages by clicking one's finger on a board. The other elders believe you. Of course they do. You're not thought of as a liar after all. I only lied once. They're fascinated. Yeah! The group agrees to look into new ways to use electricity for the benefit of monster civilization. Riddy hisses and stalks away.
He probably needs a beer.
He probably does.
I think maybe the house and then go journey?
What house?
Click on politic, there was a house.
Oh. Okay. Blistry ascended, did she? Proposes a new plan to keep an eye on the humans. What is it? We'll take over an abandoned house in Carmen, keep someone in there at all times, and take extensive notes on everything they do. Well, I mean, that's interesting.
I kind of like it.
Several other elders seem to like the idea very much. They argue about where to establish their spy house, though. Carmen has many empty buildings. Which shall we use? Ruin everything. Suggest somewhere humans will look bad. Suggest a place that will encourage understanding. Fools, we need many eyes and mending buildings. Nah. Yeah. Cleverness. The expedition sets out immediately. Hiding in the unseen upper floor of the library, quote-unquote, they observe humans reading and learning. Make sure they see that humans are smart.
Yeah.
I like humans, so there we go.
Yeah.
In short order, several elders learn to read for the first time. They seem impressed with the unsuspecting human subjects.
Yeah.
Cool. We're gonna journey. There's 2 hugs.
Ooh, let's hug.
Hug. You're splashing through rain gutters when you spy a human on the steps below. She snuffles and sobs into a tissue. A crumpled letter lies beside her.
Aww.
My only option to help the human. You slide down a gutter and squat beside the human. She squeaks and holds very still when you don't attack her. Alright. Finally she says, you want to know why I'm crying? My parents say I must marry Ernest, but I do not love him. I just wish he'd go away.
We can kill Ernest.
Help her, no matter how dangerous they may be. Offer to harmlessly scare him away. Devour her.
I want to help her.
I want to help her. The human takes you to the home of Ernest under cover of darkness. She asks him to withdraw his proposal. Then when he refuses, you leap out of the shadows and shriek until he's sitting in a puddle of terrified sweat.
And urine.
She laughs at him. You're a coward, Ernest. Goodbye. She fairly beams at you for your help.
You has a friend.
I has friend.
A people friend.
Yeah, I don't know how good that is, but whatever.
More hugs?
More hugs. You're hiding in a shiny wood building. 2 humans are holding hands in front of another human. Aha! He makes a lot of noise about a witness. The other 2 look around, disappointed at the empty room. Pull your hat over your head and offer to be a witness. Requires bravery. Quietly seek out another human to be a witness. Requires kindness. Sabotage your doings. Alright, do we want to use my kindness or my bravery?
Let's use your bravery.
Okay. They're delighted. The humans all take turns talking.
I think they like you.
It's a wedding. It's totally a wedding.
And talking.
Yes, eventually the 2 holding hands make kiss faces at each other. They sign a paper and hand it to you. Take the pen and do the same. You make a pretty squiggle. Beautiful. The pair thanks you profusely and you bow. Whoops, the hat fell off. Ah! Exposed! The humans gasp, but you stand your ground. The humans like me now. Yeah. Unafraid, after a moment, they thank you. They just got married!
How did they not look at you and know that you're a monster? You're a big blue ball with
You
legs.
literally just made sure that their wedding happened, so I think they feel pretty good about you.
No, but when you showed up in a hat, they thought you were a person. I'm like,
I know. But they got married! Let's go ask more questions.
Okay.
No, wait, or make laugh faces. You're across the street from a coffee shop.
Ooh.
Sniff! The human coffee they're drinking smells weak, even by human standards. How strong should it be?
How strong should it be?
In Omen Town, the monsters boil a terrible black brew so potent it must be stirred with stones and bones. Every monster knows what real coffee
That
is.
sounds terrifying.
Yes, it does. They're monsters. You're across the street, alright. So, do you want to help them out? So we could rush over there and fix the problem. We could gently offer advice using a telephone to call over, or humans don't deserve coffee. Ruin it.
I feel like rushing into a coffee shop and just being like, this is how I'm gonna fix it, is a little terrifying. Maybe you just call and be like, hey guys.
You slink to one of the glass and metal boxes where phones are kept and tell the operator to connect you. Soon you are watching a human answer you on a telephone inside the shop. Keep going. You say you're from the head office, a phrase you've heard here in so businessy. You tell the coffee human that her brew is good, but that it needs to be thicker and stronger. She follows your directions, though she seems doubtful.
Oh yeah?
The human samples a cup, pauses, swirls the mixture around her mouth, and raises her eyebrows. Uh-huh.
Yeah!
Success! 2 more sips, and she's smiling. As she rings off, she looks out the window and meets your gaze. She laughs as you scamper away. These humans are so not concerned with monsters in their town.
Well, no,
But if
especially
it's
because
me,
you're not eating
I'm
them.
great.
You're not eating them.
Alright, let's politic.
We're just having some racial tensions, and you're making it
Let's do the laughing one.
Yeah!
Greed Blitz, puffed up with multisyllabic importance, addresses the other elders. My fellow monsterin, he begins. I propose we meet the humans halfway. What, in the meadow near the forest? No, he clears his throat. I think we should learn from them and adopt human ways to become more civilized. Agree and explain some human innovations. Yes, I've learned much watching their hunters. Here, start an exploratory committee to look into the matter. Yes, we should use the tricks against them.
I like human innovations.
Okay, so we do human innovations, or we could do let's start a committee.
Committees always get things done.
Oh yeah, committees are great. Let's do a committee. I think they're fun. Sometime later, the committee forgets what it was looking into and decides to explore the dumpster behind a human pizzeria. They find cup cozies and crusts.
Okay.
Alright, so nothing happened, but I didn't make anything bad happen.
No, you didn't. See, committees are terrible.
Committees are terrible. But I liked the idea. Gritmitten shouts, might makes right. Perfect replies, not always, we should talk more like the humans do. Agree with Perfect, debate is powerful. Show them that might makes right is wrong. Prize velocity. Human talk, show them how monsters do it.
Agree. I think you should debate.
You explain how humans can come to a decision as a group without slashing or biting everyone. The other elders are intrigued by your words. When you start describing voting, they lose interest, but they agree that words hold great power.
I mean, democracy is a pretty tough concept to just drop on someone.
Alright, do we want to politic more, or do we want to go explore?
Go to Carmen.
Let's heal.
Yeah.
You're in a secluded hiding place near the park. Suddenly you hear a human grab her stomach and fall over. Is she playing a joke? Now's your time to shine. Just watch.
Yeah, but you're a good healer.
Time to shine. That's the spirit. What will you do? Be like the spine doctor. Doctor her good. Risk being seen among the humans to seek help. I'm good.
Fine, doctor.
You lay her down on her back gently and feel her belly. This rumbling calls for milkweed, a sure settler for such complaints. Well, go find some.
Yeah.
You dash into the park where you find a few pods of the stuff. Using your claw, you cut open the pods and drain the contents into the human's mouth. See what happens. She moans and tries to push you away, but you hold her still and keep the medicine coming, just like the doctor taught you.
Yeah. You can be a...
Success! The human is soon standing unaided. Other humans come to help her, but she hardly needs their assistance. Off you go!
You're so great.
I know! Hey! Advanced neurosurgery 15! The human brushes milkweed fluff from her chin and looks around for her savior. You're sure she's watching as you lope away.
Advanced neurosurgery? Who knew?
Yes! Okay. Let's lurk.
Yeah, let's go lurking.
You sneak up to an open window. A human sits on an overstuffed chair. Her back is to a desk covered in, wait a minute, it's maps with red X's on them. Look closer. They're showing off locations of Monster Town alongside a badly drawn sketch of a monster with a knife stuck through it. What to do? Alter the maps to teach her something. Confront her even though she could kill you. Teach the human a lesson with violence. Confront her.
Yes.
You remember that some humans really like gifts. You gather an offering of steamed wheat and corn husks and return to knock on the front door of the house. That'll be nice. She answers and yelps with surprise at the sight of you. Oop! Give her the bouquet. You shove it at her face. Oops! Too much. Still, she seems to find the situation more curious than frightening. For me? Not at her. She looks bewildered but touched. She utters a quick thanks, hesitating before retreating to her home. Yes, maybe you won't kill me.
What? We've got a B- in humans. Yeah!
Yes. Let's lurk. Gobclaws unrolls a big map showing the surrounding region. She points out one pincher at a series of red circles. Say, what? These are places where I've seen humans drop things. I think we should put garbage cans here. Why? Who cares? Not you. Let's say why.
Yeah.
Gobclaw says, so we can harvest the things they drop. Then we can study them and understand them better. Question the plan, but be open to it. Great. Help her develop the plan.
Yeah, I like this plan.
I like the plan. You get things in order and help Gobclaws arrange the cans so they'll be easier to collect later. Yay, organization!
Woo!
You and Gobclaws sneak through the woods to the new designated human evidence collection locations, or DHCCL, and place the extra cans. Yay, acronyms!
Acronyms are great!
Almost immediately, humans begin dropping trash into the cans, including many candy wrappers with bits of sweetness still inside. Yay, licking dirty candy wrappers!
Monsters.
Gobclaws prepares a report based on the preliminary findings, and everyone agrees that she's quite clever, and so are you.
What?
Monsters view humans, +8. Tussle? Canilla asks that electrical genius holds his abacus, turning the rocks for you and the other elders to see. Take a closer look.
What's he doing?
The calculations don't lie. All humans find out about monsters in 2 months. These figures are rock solid. Literally, we should prepare new hiding places. Challenge Canilla's logic with headology. We don't know enough to predict their actions. Agree with Canilla, the monsters' fear of humans, the better.
I mean, they like us now. We've got a B and minus in both of them. You want to challenge his logic, or who cares? We can't predict their actions, even if they know?
Let's do this one.
Okay.
You raise one claw and clear your throat. They've known about us forever, though. They tell us stories. They still tell stories of us to their children every generation. You go on, and yet they've all never risen up to destroy us all. I don't think it's going to happen this generation either. It's a load of swamp gas.
Yeah, what, son?
Swamp gas, Canilla swears. I didn't account for that, Abacus departs to recalculate his, calculations?
Alright, they like us 100%. Go to Carmen. You got 3 days to make them yeah.
You're investigating a stack of crates in an alley. You hear a shriek. Ah! Screaming boxes! Wait! It's a small child. He runs in, followed by 3 slightly larger ones. The small one jumps behind the crates to hide next to you! What about the 3 larger ones? Keep the small one hidden. Requires kindness. Teach the child to be a monster. Attack! Keep the small one hidden.
Eat all of them.
Eat all of them! Like many stupid alpha animals, the bullies get quickly bored and leave. The child turns to go, but just before he does, he gives you a tentative hug, shirt covered with slime. He leaves. Ah, cute!
Are you melting again?
Cute! No, I'm just slimy.
Okay. Yeah.
An older human and many children sit in rows in a hot, echoing room. The older human drones on while the children look at everything but him. The windows, the clock, even your hiding spot.
Uh-oh.
What is the older human saying? He's telling them about lifeology. You know about that. But judging from his expression, he doesn't seem to find it very interesting himself. Step in and show him how to teach. Stir things up. Disrupt.
Show him how to teach.
Show him how to teach. You burst into my classroom and everyone stops to stare for you.
We're gonna learn today.
For one precious moment, nobody does anything. Tell them about the workings of living things. Talk about the attitude behind doctoring. Clever or kind?
I mean, I think that you... Doctoring?
Doctoring! I know about doctoring. You begin by telling them one must know one's own heart to work with the hearts of others. The children listen as you go on about compassion and use it in healing. Yes, cool. I'm so cute. You explain how kindness is the only real virtue, the origin of all others, and by the time the class is over, you're hopeful that some of the children will go on to become doctors. Score! You leave surrounded by thankful humans.
Humans?
Yes!
Monster loves you, human loves you.
Alright, let's politic a little more.
Okay.
The spine doctor looks up from her... Yes! Spine doctor! Looks up from her current patient. She's working a human knife free of a younger monster's rib. Humans are dangerous. Watch and listen. Try to change the subject, distract them all. Show them how humans are unstoppable. Let's watch and listen.
Yeah.
She says, humans? No. Claws, so they make their own. Awful thing. Knife wound. Takes twice as much milkweed to patch up as a jugular attack. Best steer clear, I say. Show that your claws are sharp as any knife. What? Explain how they're not all about fighting.
Yeah.
Success! That scary knife you explain is used to spread jam on bread. Real knives are much worse. The spine doctor nods, a little shocked.
I love jam.
And then can I go? As you walk through Portland Square, you think on your past. Life hasn't always been easy, but you've built up your reputation. You are quite well respected. Yes, well respected indeed. Though monsters have always feared and loathed humans in the past, your work towards improving relations has paid off. Monsters have come to respect and like them. Well done!
Yeah!
Meanwhile, humans who once hated all monster kind have come to understand that humans aren't terrible, evil things. Rumor has it that humans think pretty well of you.
Maybe I should run for president.
Shattering your reverie, a terrible commotion erupts. Elders and young monsters alike are milling about in a great mob. What is it? Blotch drops from a nearby roof. Humans! Humans are coming this way! What?
Is it a parade?
Blister says, that's wonderful. We can talk to them. It's true. Relations have been warming up. Both monsters and humans meet deep in the wellness. There is considerable shuffling of feet and paws. Everybody wants to talk, but nobody wants to make the first move. If some monster were to speak up...
Like you.
Yes, if only. A few of the others are looking at you, strangely enough. Slash one in the throat. Show them who's boss. Welcome the humans as friends. Everyone breathes a sigh of relief as you put your best claw forward. It's the first step of a long journey. A journey on which monster and human will cooperate in all things. What happened next?
Yeah, what happened?
You dare to find the narrow gap between fear and hate. Now humans and monsters work together for the benefit of all. Yes!
Racialism, kind of.
No, not really. It's just not racial tension.
Not racial tensionism.
Monsters and humans worked, lived, and played together for many happy generations to come. Hooray for the future!
You think they're ever gonna vote?
Probably not.
That's cool.
Look! I was pretty brave and super clever and super kind. And what was that?
I have no idea what your 95% like.
Honesty.
Honesty. That was the nose.
Yeah, I'm super honest.
Yeah. Wow. So
that was
we got
fun.
the first ending. Well, thank you guys for watching Manic Pixie Dream Channel. Hope you enjoyed Monster Loves You, as we did everything to make everything wonderful and kind and perfect for all.
I can't help it. I like that.
It's okay. I'll do another one with you later, and we'll try to start a war.
All right.
I'll sit
Sounds
in
good.
Okay, we'll start a war next time. But thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and I'll see you all next time.